Parliament in 2012 passed the road traffic regulations to provide for the registration of vehicles, trailers and other related matters. Sub-Regulation 3 of the Regulation 102 of the LI 2180 imposes a mandatory levy on all owners and persons in charge of motor vehicles for the purpose of towing broken down or disabled vehicles on roads. The legislative instruments mandate drivers to pay a road safety levy ranging between 10 Ghana cedis and 200 Ghana cedis annually. Commercial vehicles and taxis were to pay 40 Ghana cedis. Minibuses were to pay 80 Ghana cedis, while heavy-duty trucks were to pay between 80 Ghana cedis and 200 Ghana cedis annually. Non-commercial vehicles were to pay 20 Ghana cedis. Parliament in 2017 suspended the implementation of the LI due to public outcry over the fee proposed. Figures from the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Police Service show that over 700 persons have lost their lives through road crashes between January and March this year. Some of these crashes were caused by broken down vehicles. The most recent incident occurred on Wednesday at Tesano, where a public transport crashed into a broken down vehicle, claiming 2 lives. Another incident occurred on the motorway, where a dispatch rider lost his life after crashing into a stationary vehicle. These incidents have since raised concerns over the measures instituted to tow broken vehicles. The National Road Safety Authority has lamented the lack of towing trucks for the Ghana Police Service to evacuate broken down vehicles. According to the Chief Executive Officer of the authority, Engineer May Obriyeboa, the last towing truck provided for the police service was acquired in 1988.
People are now understanding probably where we came from there about 3 years ago or 4 years ago when we wanted to introduce it. Probably we did not do our sensitization properly or awareness creation. People did not understand. But these are some of the things that we want to bring on board so that if we can prevent this disabled vehicles, people running into them, I think it will help. We need people to talk about it, and people. No, the government didn't want it. That's a mandatory. That's what people said. They don't want us to be charged mandatory. That's fees. You go and put a fee down, then we all would put it in a kitty. When there's the need to tow a vehicle, they take money and then. But now, looking at what is happening, National Road Safety Authority, we do not have the towing trucks. They do not belong to us. The police do not have even a single one. I think the last one we bought for them was in 1988. 2 trucks.
In this regard, the GPRTU says there is the need for Parliament to relook at the modalities of the towing levy to make way for an urgent implementation to prevent future occurrences.
The more reason was that it was not a better way. They intended just to implement it, whether they're accident or not. When you go to renew your license or renew your car documents, you pay that levy in addition, which we saw it more like an income generator for government and not to cure the problem that we're talking about. But if it is that a vehicle, the government has this kind of towing trucks all around on the road safety. A vehicle is broken down, information reach the police, they call come, they tow it at the cost of the car owner or owner of the car. It makes sense. So for us to say yes, they have to reintroduce it. They have to only bring more towing trucks to be under road safety, and they will deploy them in all the various sectors where possibly they can be used. Just like ambulances. Okay. Ambulances are there. They are at various points. It's only when casualty comes, then they are called, and then they go to rush to do it. Government will only to fund by providing the vehicles. But the cost, when it's supposed to do the job by moving to a car, the owner of the car will have to pay the cost. I think that is fair.
Some drivers who spoke to Citi News expressed their readiness to pay the proposed levies when implemented.
Invite a band say on to me some family back beam because say send your cars no ne yakwano America shim ama drivers for be break to me confused yeah nti me invite a band say on to me some family beam or some family back
say BBC honum na say driver no na need that passenger no so on hwe kwanum yi the moment na ni baba no so no na de no so no na asie wi accident na asie wi de o say e bia no na enya ba wi utimi nya ho hwe biem eti no say yetua to ho a eye no more and a free quanuma and accident shed the sister Sanui in Kensi, the Sitama in Kensi, shed and Kekosi on some quansi and can also son Kenya day in Kama, Kadava, and also Okonin or Okonin.
Sir Cassini says sequences annual. A to the people beat me overtaking which we answer the Akopimetro. In the end, Yakura, Tituni Merudi and Namsono. Sad enemy who inquire fast for Crana Mamma and Ambasono. A year. Sengabian come to us in nuclear trust, a road wet in nuclear, no medical crack, Beckham, no media say Jumana, I'm a traffic in Nucleano, a to the beans who are to me block traffic too much. Ha, who bet me delay and this is over Conaka Cassini sequencing. The Cantamparana Mumma to him for Nasutia, commit me you can if you're not quite mother. A good idea.
The executive director of the Bureau of Public Safety, Nanaya Akwada, in an interview with Citi News said the LI must be amended to target persons who would require the services of towing trucks.
What we at the Bureau have always stood for is not against removing broken down vehicles from our roads. What we are against is the mass charging or mass levying of every vehicle owner. We think that there are processes the systems are set right to remove broken down vehicles from our roads within a specified period, in good time at that. And we would want authorities to apply themselves in that regime, where the city authority or the local jurisdiction makes arrangements to tow broken down vehicles at a cost to the owners of the vehicles,